is for, by guessing by the intro, is for brand new players. So this update, really cool, but sad you won't be able to buy anything. So let's get to the first part of Gorilla Tag, walking and running. Now for running, there is 2 ways to run and 1 way to walk. I'm going to show you guys how to walk first. So what you want to do is you want to have your hand parallel to the ground and do it like this. I would not recommend this movement type when you're running away because it's not good. But think about it like this for running though. This is running. You want to have your hand more down parallel because there will be this box right here on your hand, and you want to have that more facing the ground at an angle. You want to push forward and catch yourself before you touch the ground, because if you don't catch yourself, you slide a little bit and then lose momentum. Also, if you guys just start, I would not go on the ice. But basically, if you jump, catch yourself, and speed that up, you'll get this, and you can go relatively fast. So now, I think there's actually 2 more ways to run. This is called funny running, and it's a little bit harder than all the rest. Basically what it is moving your hands in a circle really fast. Then you go about, you can do it like this, there's many ways to do it, but you can go relatively fast. This way of running is using one arm. It can be either arm, doesn't matter. But what you want to do is you want to do this basically. This movement, hit off the ground. So for this one, you want to jump up and catch yourself and do it again. It's a bit harder, but if you do it right, you can, but you want to say hello. See how I'm like waving in a circle almost when I run like that? Another tip for running like that. Let's say you hit more up, you want to time it. Because if you just go fast with your arm, you're not really going to get anywhere unless you're like me. Because then you'll have this point where you'll go higher, and then you'll be doing that, and it'll mess you up. So let's say I go a little bit higher, you want to time your hand to go perfectly. So what you want to do is like time, then you go. So time it perfectly when you'll hit the ground again. And yourself up to these 2 giant wooden blocks. This next thing is called pinch climbing, and I actually have a juke off of this, but that'll be later. What you want to do, start on the ground. You can hit the ground, it's fine. Grab like this. Put yourself up like this, then let go like that. And you just keep doing that over and over again. And you can go faster, and when you go fast, you can get all the way up to the top. And it's relatively easy, called branching. You want to get up double walls, whatever way. You want to get on this platform, the very first platform. And this one's called branching. It can be a little harder, but it is a necessity for doing forest. So there's 2 ways you can start branching. Either you can jump down here, or if you think that you're really good at the game, which you guys probably are, or who knows, maybe you're good, but you can go from here, which is what I take because it's a quicker step. But what it is basically, here, let me show you what branching consists of and looks like. So what you're basically doing is hitting off from branch side to branch really fast. So when you speed it up, it'll look something like this. And then you can get up to a stump. And let me show you something even cooler. Using that branching method, you guys will have to learn a little later. What you do is if you go over to here, this is if you made it and you think that you're pretty good. You want to get right here, put your hand right there, hit off the wall, land on this branch, and then you can get right back up the double walls. It's a full circle. I have some stuff on walls now. There's 2 ways that I know how to climb up walls, and there's 1 way I do not. 1 way is Lucio, because I'm not that good. But what you want to do, basically, it's just kind of like double walls almost in a way. Hit right here and just hit up, back and forth. But you're not going from side to side here. What you're doing is you're kind of going back and forth, but slowly pushing yourself up, but still to the other side. So when it gets fast, it looks something like this. And then you can get it to do that. And I'm going to be teaching you guys that next. Explained it. What it is basically is you want to... So this is what it'll look like. So it'll look something like this. And it is a very cool thing to do. but I never use it when I'm running from a lava monkey, just because of how I play and everything. But I'm going to show you what you guys have to master first. So what you need to master first is doing this. Sticking to the wall. You can lower your hertz if you know how to do that, but I'm on perfectly good 60 hertz from Gorilla Tag. And you can stick here. There's a time that you can stick to a wall before you fall. So what you need to do is you need to hit off to the other wall, to the other wall, to the other wall before that stick time releases. And if you're going to jump, don't jump outwards. So you want to jump more inside. So inside towards the other wall. And a tip, what I do to do it is I do this and I go put my hand backwards really fast. So I do that. So I do this, the combination of that. So it looks something like. And if you do it enough and you get high enough, you can get all the way to red walls almost. See, look how high I'm getting. And then